Good morning, Bulldogs! Welcome back to another episode of BNN. I'm your anchor, Jared Acosta.
And I'm your anchor, Kylie Chow.
We hope you're all having a great morning.
Today, October 27th, marks the end of Red Ribbon Week, a community-wide movement recognizing the dangers of drug abuse.
Established in 1985, Red Ribbon Week creates an opportunity for the community to inform themselves on the importance of a drug-free life and reinforce this knowledge throughout the year.
Earlier this October, a healthcare strike took place, resulting in 75,000 Kaiser Permanente workers around the nation participating. The national protest nearly came to an end last week. Healthcare workers in our local Kaiser Permanente departments began returning to their shifts last week.
Congratulations to our 2023 Homecoming Queen and King, Samantha Guerrera and Alex Ariella. Great job campaigning and performing a show-stopping skit. On Homecoming Day, temperatures peaked in the low 80s, eventually cooling down towards the evening. Here in Southern California, after some of the hottest days this past week, the weather has gone cooling down to temperatures in the mid-70s. Let's head over to Andrea Salazar for the weather forecast.
Thank you, Jared. Here in Southern California, the forecast calls for cool temperatures accompanied by a lot of sun. We're beginning to cool down after experiencing the October heat wave. Today, we're experiencing a high of 72 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 54, with the day getting warmer around 12 p.m. Expect similar weather throughout the week with an average high of 75 degrees and an average low of 50. This is Andrea Salazar with BNN. Back to you, Jared.
Thanks, Andrea, for the update.
According to Forbes, 14% of jobs lost during the pandemic are currently being recovered this year.
Small businesses in downtown West Covina still continue to persevere through the traumas of the pandemic 3 years later. Mariscos El Güero, a small Hispanic seafood restaurant located in the downtown West Covina Plaza, is an example of this persistence, not only struggling through the pandemic, but personal hardships.
Rachel Leon is on the scene to dive deeper into the Guzman family's journey of owning a small business through difficult times. Let's pass it on to Rachel.
Thanks, Kylie. We're currently in front of Marisco El Güero, a mom-and-pop shop down here in downtown West Covina, which has been open for 10 years. The Guzman family has not only continued to bring their father's legacy to life, but to continue his business to this day. 25-year-old Moise Guzman and his sisters are the co-owners of Mariscos El Güero. After their father's passing, the Guzman family wanted to continue his legacy by running the restaurant.
We've pretty much worked our whole lives with him, so thankfully we know how to run it. I'm looking forward to keep it going.
What was one of the hardships of owning a business?
It's just trying to stay motivated when it's slow. It's obviously going to be a regular thing, but there's also good times.
I guess now that I would say he's not here, it's kind of motivated me to be like, whoa, I found something new that I can do that he showed me,
Moise Guzman is the oldest brother, and he is seen as a role model for his sisters. He continues to teach them what his father taught him exactly.
I feel like it feels better when it's a family-owned restaurant. I feel like there's more love put into the food.
But in the end, you are tying up family with business, so it's in the end you are going to get some hardships. There's days that I'm going to go home with them even though if I'm at work with them, so I can't hold anything against them.
He left us in a good spot to keep going, so it's just a matter of keeping it growing. And that's the fun part, trying to figure out new dishes, trying to decorate when it's holiday season a bit.
Thank you to the Guzman family for sharing their insight and their perseverance through this journey. This has been Rachel Leon with BNN.
Thanks, Andrea, for the update.
Next up, we take a look into West Covina's city soccer teams.
West Covina City soccer teams play an important role in Hispanic culture and integrity. Caroline Chavez explores the comeback season of city soccer and the hardships this program went through over the years.
The West Covina City Soccer League faced a major decline in participation due to the COVID pandemic. The league has been around for decades and is trying to build itself back up. Following COVID, there was a large amount of new players looking to get back outside. But that did not seem to be the case for the older kids. The under-18 division had an impactful decrease in competitors.
One of the reasons, there was a decline with the older kids was partially too, we did weekly testing, wearing the mask.
I noticed a lot of the old players had dropped and then a lot of new ones have came in.
It just made the season a little more shorter and we already knew what to expect. It's just less of a fun experience.
We had 4 teams for a while. Last season we had 6 and then this season we had 8.
It's getting better because there's way more team, but I wouldn't say it's as fun as before.
Just having more competition and more people to play against was just making the sport more fun for me.
The players get a lot out of the league, but so do the staff. Every role in guiding them through soccer is done voluntarily and from genuine care for the future passions of soccer. The effect they have on the players and the way it bonds their families is very important to them.
My kids grew up in the program, so I've been here, like I said, 22 years, so it means everything.
I'm a big part of my own kids' lives. It not only gives me the opportunity to interact with my community, it also gives me the opportunity to help strengthen young people's lives.
It's just taught me personally just to have fun.
Even though there was a decrease in applicants, this program helps the players enjoy what they love. For most, soccer is a way for them to de-stress, get some exercise, and have fun. But for others, it's a way for them to connect and bond with their loved ones.
My grandma, when the World Cup happens, we always sit down at her house and watch the Mexico games whenever they're playing, or any other Hispanic country. And it's a game that I feel brings a lot of people together, a lot of different people together. I've been doing this for so long that I can't imagine my life without playing soccer.
Me, my brother, my older brother, my other brother, and my sister. I was gonna play soccer so I could become famous and get a lot of money. I already am Messi, that's the thing though.
Families' lives, and the increase in players only enhances the experience. It's never too late to join the team. Visit the West Covina Youth Soccer page to enroll and experience a caring community and a fun time. This is Caroline Chavez from BNN, signing off.
Thank you, Caroline, and good luck to West Covina City Soccer with their future goals.
Speaking of goals, local winners of the 2023 West Covina Film Festival had their short films showcased at the TCL Chinese Theater in Hollywood, California.
It was quite the achievement. We will now be passing it over to Ian Munns, who gained insight on these ambitious filmmakers. Lights, camera, action.
The iHollywood Film Festival, a premiere featuring short films of the winners from the Film Festival in West Covina. Let's see behind the thought process from some of the people involved in making this happen.
Where are we right now?
We're at the TLC Chinese Theater. We're here because our film was showcased and in the theater, and we got to see our film on the big screen, and it was a great experience.
One day I went on my notes and I was like, how can I make this theme of dream become out of the box and different than others?
From a dad's perspective, do you have any comments or concerns for other people like Owen?
Just keep trying to do your best, what you can, and you never know what you can achieve, and putting forth the effort, and you'll be able to accomplish your dreams.
When making a story, look at how you can make it different compared to other people's, and to not just stay structured onto what you're told to do, but try to go out of the box and make something that people have never seen before and people can relate to and enjoy.
How was the process? Was it stressful? Was it fun?
Oh, for sure stressful, because you want to make sure everything's perfect. You want to make sure you can convey your message correctly. And it took a while to scramble everything together, but at the end of the day, it was so worth it. Keep producing, keep working hard, the content, whatever you want, just keep doing it every day. You might have some stumps in the road, but as long as you're still flowing, keep moving, brick by brick, you're gonna get there.
How do you feel right now?
You know, I just love putting all this together because I feel like it's the future of storytelling. And I'm so happy that you guys are here because you get to, you guys are our future, right? The storytellers. This is what I remind you. If you're a storyteller and you're listening to this, you are the future, and what you do and say will impact a lot of people. So here's the most important thing that you can do is tell more stories.
What an inspiring piece. We wish the best of luck to these talented individuals.
Well, that's all the time we have for today, Bulldogs. If you want to rewatch this episode or any previous episodes, make sure to follow us on Instagram at WCHS_digital media or subscribe to our YouTube channel, WCHS Digital Media.
With that being said, I'm your anchor, Kylie Chow.
And I'm your anchor, Jared Acosta. And we'll see you next time on BNN.